Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the Midnight Thunder Truck Series season finale here at Daytona. We're going to have another great night of racing action here. Currently, Rich Jet leads the field in practice with just a few more minutes to go. Here, Midnight Thunder for the ending of the season. I mean, this season, the finale, has crept up on us pretty quickly here. But, we've only done, what, 4 races for them? No, 3. No, this will be our 4th race tonight. But going into the night, Chad Coleman all but has the championship locked up. He has a 55-point lead over Tyler Dalton. So, I'm pretty sure he has this one in the bag. But we already have a schedule for next year released. We got Homestead, Miami to kick it off. We have a lot of fun tracks. I'm excited for Iowa. That is personally one of my favorite all-time tracks, period. Nothing you can say about it. Favorite all-time track. And the season finale for next season is going to be Kentucky, and that ends September 23rd. So, right as this season ends here tonight, we're going to take a week off and hit it back hard and heavy next week. With Homestead, Miami, that'll be a 95-lap show. But tonight, it's going to be Tyler Dalton and Bobby Wetzel probably working together. They are teammates, and they are second and third in practice here as they hop down to the bottom lane together. We saw a terrifying crash at the beginning of practice there. I showed that clip to you guys just because of how bad it was. I was like, wow, okay. We got just about 8 minutes left here in practice. Let's see if we can talk to Chad Coleman himself before we get this thing going. Hey Chad, Sean up in the booth with VRN. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Alright, well currently you have a 55-point lead over Tyler Dalton. So, you all but have this championship locked up at this point. How does it feel to pretty much almost be a champion right now?
Yeah, that's always good. It's always good to win something. Probably should have won the race last week, but I sped on pit road like a noob. So we'll try not to do that this week. We'll just go out here and ride around and collect points.
Well, you have 1 win this season, 3 top 5s, 8 top 10s, edging out Tyler Dalton, who missed last week. So do you think if he would have been able to race last week, it would have been a lot closer points-wise?
Yeah, it would have, and I probably wouldn't have tried what I did getting on pit road either. So, honestly, if he'd have ran last week, it'd have probably helped me. But, yeah, it's, it's something I never planned on racing for points on Friday nights. With racing season all starting up, I figured I wouldn't have been here for a couple of them, but due to weather and some other stuff and schedule changes, we're here we are.
So you've been able to make all 10 races, and here's number 11. Chad, good luck here tonight. Pretty much you're confirmed the champion. I don't think there's any way Tyler can get there, but I don't want to jinx it because I know if I say something, some magical way you'll lose it. But is there anything you want to say to anyone watching tonight?
No, not really. But just thank you guys for broadcasting. So we can go back and give this thing a look when we feel like it.
Alright, well good luck tonight, Chad. Hopefully that number 38 is up front and not wrecked.
Thanks, man. We're going to try to keep it off the roof.
Alright, sounds good. I feel like if I say something, then it'll just jinx everything. Wait, was he in here? Yeah, I put him in the wrong chat. Whoops. But we got 5.5 minutes left. Is Steve anywhere to be seen? I don't see him. So that's okay, but driver with the most wins this season? Well, I can't tell you. We've had 10 different winners so far. So if we can keep that streak alive, that'll be something different. I've never seen a whole season go through with different winners every single time. So let's see if we can get some action here. Let's go on board 19 as he leads the outside lane in practice. So we can get a bit of a sneak peek at what we're going to see tonight. Looks like it's going to go day to night here tonight. So you can see the sun is going to be a big blazer. I don't really know how to really say this, but it's gonna probably hurt some drivers' eyes. I don't know if it'll go night by the time they start the race, but it's gonna get annoying for sure. Usually I have solar effects turned off while I'm racing. I don't know if these drivers have it off themselves or not. But what we're about to see here on board the 19 is that just how bad it is once he can get into 3 and 4 here shortly. And this big, beautiful track in Daytona Beach, Florida, perfect place to hold the season finale for the Midnight Thunder Truck Series. Kind of see it on the bottom. There it is. Yeah, it's bad. I think it's worse at Homestead if I'm not mistaken. But Christopher Spencer and Jerry West are linked up on the top there. Spencer pushing, West accepting the pushes as they come. So we're going to have 60 laps of racing tonight, if I'm not mistaken. We'll just double check that quick. 65, sorry. So it's going to be a pretty long race. Gonna see who makes a move first. Probably the same length as the iRacing Super Speedway race. That was 50 laps. Looks like we have 24 in here. Sounds about right. Let me check it on iRacing and see what they say. Yep, 24 cars registered for the session here tonight. I see Mike Kelly in there. German. Dustin German, Chad Coleman, EJ O'Rourke, Derek Stanley, Brandon Bikey, Mike Kelly, Chris Sawyer, just to name a few, Jimmy Coleman, both Macklins, Brian and Sean. And then Rich Jet continues to lead overall times. Oh, man. Put your predictions in the chat now. Who do you think is going to get the pole here tonight? And I think it's going to be Tyler Dalton. Whenever he's in the field, he has got to be your go-to pick. He has the most poles in Sim500 history up to this point in time. And he has 4 this season. We go to poles total. Oh, wait, no, I'm sorry. He does not have most all time, but he is not that far behind. Daniel Falkingham has the most with 111. And Tyler Dalton, he is 94. Looking for number 95 here tonight. So let's see what he can do in just 2 minutes when practice ends and qualifying starts. Let's get that out of here. Honestly, I didn't even realize that was opened. Oh, okay. There's the thumbnail, by the way, guys. I want to figure out a way to get ATVO overlays to not be up. Because the only way I can have them work is if I use a display capture on OBS. But I haven't found a fix for that yet, and it's annoying. Big time. So, we're going to try fix some things here. Minute left. Let's see here. I want to see what's all next. Super Speedway Series. I think they have an off week. No. Sorry, my bad. They have next gens at Daytona next Tuesday, so this coming Tuesday. So that is in just 4 days. And then OG Racing League is that Milwaukee Mile for the Cup. Or for Tour Mods. We will be missing the race on the 28th. Wait. Or, I'm not, sorry, not the 28th, the 30th for Cup. So, but that'll be posted Friday. And then, obviously, next Friday, on the 1st, July 1st, there will be no Midnight Thunder. Because they are having a week off and then hitting it back hard and heavy, like we mentioned earlier, at Homestead. And speaking of hitting it hard, It is qualifying time as we get a beautiful scenic view of this amazing, beautiful dirt track. This is not a dirt track. This is Daytona. Oh, man. Okay. Anyways. Looks like Jonathan Cadell going out first in the number 69 Toyota Tundra, and he's going to stop on pit road, reset, and try again. But Ron Hollifield, ooh, looks like he's got some sponsors this week. Looks like Bass Pro Shops on the hood. Running a Chip Ganassi number 1. Ben McDonnell in the 547 Ford F-150. Granger Greg Biffle car, a little different here. See, here comes Chris Sawyer in the Matt DiBenedetto Rackley Roofing Chevy. Brandon Bikey and George Rincon as well coming out. Each driver will have 2 chances to set a qualifying lap. Unless they changed it to just 1 for tonight. Hollifield on his first lap. Let's go on board here. On the gyro cam, we've seen a lot of Daytona races here recently on VRN. Here comes Chris Sawyer through the tri-oval. Now the tri-oval doesn't really seem that banked until you it looks like it doesn't have a lot of banking until compared to the turns, but it still has a sizable amount of banking, because if it wouldn't, then you'd probably have to lift. The banking it does have, you may have to lift if it was like the whole way around the track. I don't know. But currently, it is George Rincon with the fastest lap, 52.382. Then 42.483 for Hollifield. And then Ben McDonnell, 42.718. And Bobby Wetzel, top of the charts, 52.314. And that was on his second lap as well. There's Tyler Dalton. He's on his second lap here as well. Comes out of turn number 4. He's probably going to go top of the charts here. 52.2, I'm going to guess. And I was right, 52.271. Currently sitting first, E.J. Rourke just crossed the line. They 52.305, not quite good enough for pole. Jimmy Coleman on his second lap, running the top side, oddly. Oh wait, no, this is on his first lap. Tyler Dalton was on his second lap there. He was on his first lap, now he's on his second, as he heads into turn number 3, sorry. He's about running a little bit faster here. He's going to gain a bit more time, I'm going to say 52.25 at the line, and actually, no. He's going to bring it down pit road. He thinks that's good enough. E.J. Rourke didn't get his second lap in. And no one else is out on track except for Jimmy Coleman. Trying to improve on his lap time here. Running the bottom in his 54 Toyota Tundra. Less than a minute left of qualifying now. Can he knock Tyler Dalton off the top chart? Let's see. I'm going to say probably not. Nope, 52.422. At the line there. Coleman currently sits 8th overall out of the 27 drivers I think are here now. Nope, 24 still. EJ Rourke takes home second, was not able to get his second lap in. And no one else is out, and that is the end of qualifying. So now let's take a look at tonight's starting lineup, presented by iRacing, I guess. But here we go. Tyler Dalton on the pole, as expected, career pole number 95, fifth of the season, followed by EJ O'Rourke. And then we got Bobby Wetzel and Ben McDonald in row 2. Row 3, Brandon Bikey and Chris Sawyer. Row 4, George Reinkon in the 57 and Jimmy Coleman in the 54. And rounding out the top 10 is Ron Hollifield and Jonathan Cadell in the 69. Row 6, we have Chad Coleman, champion of the series after tonight, and Brian Macklin in the 30. Row 7, we have Derek Myers in the 23, starting 13th. Beside him is Bentley Glazer in the 18. Row 8, we have Jerry West in the 86, and Mike Kelly in the 2. Haven't seen him in a hot minute. Row number 9, we have Brett Murphy in the 64, and Christopher Spencer in the 6. And then rounding out the top 20, we have Sean Macklin in the 01, starting 19th. Beside him, Derek Stanley in the 85 in 20th. Row 11, we have Rich Jett in the 21st position, and Stoney Benefield to his outside in the 75 car. Row 12, we have Brad Allison from Australia in the 03, starting 23rd, and then Dustin German in the 11 car, starting 24th. And then rounding out the field, Steve Herring in 25th. So let's see who is going to get it done here tonight. See if we can get a quick word from Tyler Dalton here quick. Hey Tyler, Sean up in the booth with VRN. You got a minute? Alright, well we're getting ready to go green here, Tyler. You got career pole number 95 here. What are you going to try to do to maybe pass Falkingham to poles? Because if I stand corrected, that's your goal, correct? Alright, Tyler, we'll see if you can become the first multi-time winner this season. Good luck tonight. Alright. We are going to have 65 laps of racing, and I'm going to guess we're going to run about, I don't know, 75% of them under green here. I think we had 2 cautions, if I remember correctly, from the iRacing Super Speedway race. I'm trying to just pull it up to double check here quick. But it went green. Yeah, we only had 2 cautions there. So it went green for quite a while. Chris Sawyer came home with the win, and it was a very exciting finish for sure. But here we go. Pace truck gonna pull off this time around. Tyler Dalton, EJ O'Rourke gonna lead the field to green. It is time for some more Midnight Thunder trucking. It's time to let these guys go loose. Green flag is out. We are racing once again in the Midnight Thunder Truck Series. And here they come, thundering off turn number 4. And it's going to be Jerry West maybe leading the first lap. Oops, sorry, no. EJ O'Rourke leading the opening lap here as they run out into turn number 1. A lot of action back here. I think I saw some 4 wide earlier towards the back, but it looks like they got that all figured out. It looks like Mike Kelly may have gotten a bit of a late start there. He is way back in 23rd position. A little bit of shuffling towards the middle of the field here. Jimmy Coleman trying to work his way up in the 01 as Sean Macklin moves up to his outside in front of him. They're going to work the top lane here at a 4. With the 57 getting a little slow on the bottom. The outside lane having a huge momentum boost. The inside lane is not really hooked up right now. They need to either move it or lose it, you know. But EJ O'Rourke, he has a push from the 47 of McDonald. Then they're not going to quite able to clear, but the 19 might be able to clear. He's got a big pusher, Bobby Wetzel. Wetzel's always been good for the 19 crew. Let's see here. He is all over the back bumper of that 19. We're going to see a little bit of Wetzel's engine here in a second, I believe. Right around now. There it is. Big whiff of it. So we got about like 3 little packs here. We got this first group of like 9 cars, I think. Jimmy Coleman rounding that out. Brett Murphy just outside of it. With Chad Coleman, Bentley Glazer, Stoney Benefield just outside. The main group making up like a second little pack here. Derek Stanley. The 85, Rich Gent, Spencer, Dustin German. I love every single K&N car I see, honestly. But enough of that biasness. Looks like Tyler's going to lead himself another lap here. Brandon Bike, he originally wasn't going to run here tonight, but looks like he is now. Currently sits 4th on the grid, on the leaderboard. Stoney Benfield running the outside lane, trying to maybe get around the 64 of Brett Murphy for 12th. Jonathan Cadell and Coleman seem to be having a little bit of a battle here as they are outside and inside. Mike Kelly. Oh man, he's going to need a caution. For sure, he is running about 10-20 miles an hour slower than the rest of the field here, and they're just now coming out of turn number 4, heading into the tri-oval. Kelly is for sure going to go a lap down in his number 2 Toyota Tundra. Bomber buggies on the hood of that truck. Meanwhile, back to the field here. We are 6 laps in. They come out of turn number 2. The outside lane seems to be very good right now with the 9 and the 19 there, and they are going to clear the front 3. Wow. I'm thinking we might see them choo-choo train around the top here. It might get to that point, you know, where the outside lane just becomes so dominant where you got a choo-choo train. And that happens, you know. Mike Kelly just up ahead. That is the lap car you guys can see. Everyone is in the draft. We haven't lost any members except for Mike Kelly. And that inside lane is starting to fall apart, man. Here comes Kelly. I would expect to see some more guys pop up top here. They've got 6 now. Coleman going to work with them. He's all the way back in the 9th position. So is Stoney. Be a good move for the 1 to maybe slide up in front of the 75 if he can. There goes Kelly. They're going to clear him pretty quickly. So he's going to try to maybe stick with the draft here. He's going to try We have to slide down behind the, I think that is the 69. Yeah, it might be the 69. Yep, we'll slide in behind him. He's up to speed now, running faster than the leader, speed-wise. But now the inside lane is back up to snuff here. They're not dying out yet. I'd love to see a choo-choo train, though, honestly. I've never seen one really work very well in iRacing. Maybe once, but it was very short-lived, you know, like 1 to 2 laps. We approach lap number 9. Looks like Macklin gonna make it 3 wide. He thought about it, that's for sure. But luckily decided against it. We can get an onboard on Jimmy Colton here. See what he's seeing through his windshield. I think he's the 6th or 7th car in line on the outside. Might be the 5th, actually. One thing that I really do not like about these trucks is this bar right where, like, you can see the tail light of the 01 there. 3 wide ahead of them. This can go one of 2 ways. They keep it good or they wreck. It looks like they're going to keep it clean, and they are no longer 3 wide. That was a mega power move, though, by Sean and Brian Macklin. We had a pretty good front row seat to that on board the 54. But I feel like we can get another good look at it here. They head down the backstretch, looking at the replay. Watch the 30 is going to move down to the bottom, and I'm sure they're talking to each other here, saying, "Hey, push, push, push. Let's go to the front here." I mean, they just get a massive run, more of a run than the 19 and the 9 get. Actually pretty equal, but the 30 was able to take the race lead there. And he's going to hold on to it here as they come around to complete lap number 10. We're back on to the live feed. And the 47 got ahead of the 19. How did that happen here? Okay, I thought he was behind the 9, so never mind. He just went up ahead of him. Let's see how good of a pusher Dalton is. We're going to see some green flag pit stops for sure. Probably around lap 20 to lap 30. So let me check. What is the fuel percentage here? 75, so yeah. Closer to lap 30, closer to halfway for sure. As AJ O'Rourke stuck in the center, nowhere to go. He's going to have to find a hole and find one soon. Or else he is going to be towards the back. Actually, he is not falling back, like, at all. Huh. Usually when you get stuck in the center like that, you just start to drop it and you need help from behind. Maybe not so quick. That could be a factor. Everyone's wiggling into one. That could have been a bad thing there. Look at the push this 41 is getting from the 64 of Brett Murphy, who just came from absolutely nowhere, man. I mean, once he got behind the 41, he just went rocketed to him. He was nearly able to clear there, as it looks like they're going to settle down a bit behind them. But EJ O'Rourke trying to go for the race lead. We know he's more of an aggressive driver. Some people like it, some people don't. Macklin has led the past 3 laps now. EJ O'Rourke led 2 as the outside pole sitter. And Tyler Dalton relegated all the way back to 8th and Wetzel 9th. Can we take a look at that 69 paint scheme quick? Look at that. That looks really cool. A really neat paint scheme for sure. Really pops. Coming to complete lap number 13. Huge wiggle by the 30. Got way out of line in the Navy Toyota. That could have ended badly. There's a Ford moving up in Stony Benfield. Moving up to the top. Dalton making it 3 wide here. Into turn 1. He has the help of Wetzel behind him. 47 into the wall. 30 on the apron. Oh, I think we're going to see a wreck here soon, guys. Oh my. This is spectacular here. On board the 19 and now on board the 9. You can't really see much, so we're going to go back to the 19 here. See how much pressure being put on some of these drivers here. Here's a good look here. Move this one around too. Move up so you guys can see because the ticker is a bit in the way there. See how close these drivers are to each other. Dalton currently running second behind EJ. Just trying to get the clear on him. They're still 3 wide here. Murphy is not letting back right now, and Tyler's going to get ditched by his teammate, Bobby Wetzel. Wow. I was not expecting that at all. So Bobby's going to hold it in the middle. He's now going to get behind the 19. He was behind the 64. This is shaping up to be a really good finish here. We're already on lap 16. Roughly halfway to pit stops here. Which is going to be halfway through the race. They're still side by side. For those watching at home, here is your question of the day. Who in the Midnight Thunder Truck Series has the most wins all time? I mentioned it before a couple times here on VRN, and we will give you until lap 25 to put your answers in the chat. Once again, who is the most winningest driver in the Sim500 Midnight Thunder Truck Series to date? Again, we'll give you until lap 25 to submit your answers. That's close to 10 laps, but not quite. Should be plenty of time. ZJ Rourke holds the second behind Sean Macklin now. Pass was made, and Macklin held on. He's going to lead his first lap of the day. And the Fig Newton's on his windshield banner as well. I didn't even notice that, honestly. If only he could get it on his windshield, that would be even better, but I'm sure someone can just Photoshop a Fig Newton's logo on there in a picture or something. Make it look even more authentic, if you will. Now update, where's Mike Kelly? He's running back here with Derek Myers, last week's winner. He had a dominating race at Phoenix last week, and Chad Coleman, he had a speeding penalty late in the race that put his race on the roof, basically. Just took his race and flipped it over. Complete 180, and not a good 180 at 41 out of line. He keeps it under control. What a save by EJ O'Rourke out of turn number 2. We're going to have to go back and look at the replay. Go on board here. Let's see here. EJ O'Rourke on board here. Did he get a push from behind? That was just a little off. Yes, he did. Oh, man, that truck was sideways. Get another look at it and maybe like far chase or something here. Slow motion here. Oh, maybe some net code. I don't know if there was quite contact there or not, but look at how sideways he got. And he was able to hold on to it, merge right back up in front of Tyler. And he only lost a couple of positions there. He didn't really lose a lot. This was all said and done, so great car control by the 41 driver. Now Macklin's on the outside, and Brett Murphy is on the inside, and I already knew he was going to lead this lap. It's going to be Macklin here. For sure. Coming up on lap number 20. Let's see, pit stops. I guess around lap 40 or so. Like 26, 25 to go. Now, in one of the earlier Super Speedway races we saw in the Super Speedway series just a couple days ago, that they didn't pit in packs. They just pitted in like a handful, like 2, 3, or 4. And that was weird. So I wonder if we'll see something similar here tonight or not. We might, but honestly, like I said, I don't know what to expect here. So we are coming up with just like 45 laps to go at the line. And the 64, a little wiggly there, the Red Bull Toyota. Nope, that's a Chevy, sorry. Used to seeing a Red Bull car in a Toyota, so just used to it. 45 laps to go here at Daytona. We're going to go ahead and take a quick break on VRN. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Virtual Racing Network, home of the Sim500 and the OG Racing League. 23 in the book here. We're getting ready to add another one. 3 wide now. Oh boy. We've seen a lot of this. One car's out of line. I think that's Bentley Glazer in the 18. I could be wrong though. Let's see what happened here. Watch the 18. I'm pretty sure it was Glazer. If not, it might have been Chris Sawyer in the 25. Looks like Derek Myers got a good run here and tagged the 18. He saves it. Yet again, another good save by Midnight Thunder Truck Series contender. Bentley also competes in the Sim500 Trans Service Cup Series from time to time. I don't know if he runs it full-time or not. Have to wait and see. I could check, but we'll look later. Pit stops. Probably going to come up in the next 10 laps or so. From my personal calculations. I'm not the most... yeah, I don't know what I'm trying to say. But, we're going to have 40 laps to go at the line, and actually not 10 laps. How about now? Here comes pretty much everybody. Down pit road, any lockups? I don't see any here. There are 3 wide in the back. They worked that out. Actually, we had some guys just pit. Stanley, Brett Murphy, the 47, and Chris Sawyer as well. Here comes the rest of the field on lap 26. So a lot earlier than I had originally expected. And Mike Kelly is still not being scored, which is weird. But these are your race leaders here, George Rincon and Chad Coleman. Did he run out of gas? I think George ran out of gas. He's going to come down pit road, though. Coleman's staying out. He hasn't pitted yet. Oh, no. Caution is out. Sorry. I didn't even realize that. Looks like it was maybe Rich Jet. Oh. Looks like this happened out pit road. Oh. What was that? Was that net code? It looked like it. Actually, we're going to have to use far chase for this one. Made a little bit of contact. That was weird. The way the cars jumped. Just not get it rolling. And there he goes. That's going to shake things up. And two cars going to get the lucky dog of Mike Kelly. He'll be back on the lead lap. Dustin German and Rich Jet aren't going to be so lucky. Chris Sawyer barely staying on the lead lap. So, I mean, if Coleman pits, then the 11 and 36 will be on the lead lap, which I would expect him to. And here comes Mike Kelly down pit road as well. You should still get the lucky dog, despite pitting. But let's see if we can maybe talk with someone here. See if Chad Coleman... No, we already talked to Chad Coleman once. Earlier in the pre-race. Let's see if we can get someone else here. What about Bobby Wetzel? Let's see what he's up to. Where is he? There he is. See if we can talk to him there. Hey, Bobby. Oh, wrong chat. Hey, Bobby, Sean up in the booth with VRN. You got a copy? Alright, well, caution comes out right after you pit. It looks like you come back in for more fuel, I assume. You're going to be restarting 9th here. What was the strategy there to come in around lap 26 or so? Well, could you have made it to around halfway, or did you have to pit twice at the least this race? Well, can you guys make it to the end now? But I'm guessing now we're going to see another pit stop, aren't we? Alright, Bobby. Well, what's your strategy to keep your number 9 Superflow Chevy up front here tonight? It's done pretty well so far. Well, we haven't had many big wrecks, so the only wreck we've seen was out pit road. So, good luck here tonight, Bobby. We got just about half of the race left. Let's see if you can get a dub. You too. Alright. Looks like we will be coming back to green, and Mike Kelly is still a lap down. He should get the wave around, shouldn't he? Lucky dog? Guess we'll see here. But a lot of people are... Oh, they're just not going out pits. Okay. So not everyone stayed out. And no, it looks like Mike Kelly's going to stay a lap down, even though I was pretty sure he was the lucky dog, but I guess not. We're coming to green this time, too. Oh, boy. Here comes everyone rushing out of the pit lane. Wow. We can hold it flat out on the apron though, so. At least when you're getting up to speed, you cannot hold it flat out when you are 2-speed already. If you're just getting up to speed, that's fine, but ooh. Let's not pull the Tilly here. Oh, they're definitely going to have to extend the caution. I mean, look at this mess back here. Yeah. Extend the yellow. Can't go green this time here. Oh, boy. This is going to be a very weird restart. Pace car is off. Oh, my. It is a mess and a half back here. Okay. Well, green flag is out. I mean... Big mess in the back. I don't know why it isn't TV static. There we go. Fix that issue. We have a new set of leaders now. Looks like Brandon Bike, Bentley Glazer, line leaders as they run here. And as Bobby just said, they're going to see another pit stop here tonight. Just one more before this thing is over and done with. And they're 3 wide. EJ O'Rourke trying to make up some spots here. And Mike Kelly trying to get back into the lucky dog position. And it appears he has. Brett Murphy, George Rincon were just too far back at the start of that. Was same with Christopher Spencer and Dustin German, along with Derek Stanley. They might be able to catch the draft if they stick together, but it's going to be close. They're about 7/10 off. 5/10. Oh yeah, they're going to catch the pack for sure. Those 3 are lucky. German's going to get it, but Brett Murphy and George Rincon probably aren't there. Nearly 6 seconds behind as they catch the pack. But up front, it is a 3x3, 2 rows deep here. Wow. One more caution could really mix it up for sure. We see another caution with around maybe 20 to go. I think they can still make it to the end. We're going to have to see what happens here. We haven't seen a single big one, and everybody knows it's going to come. But it's a matter of when. It's going to happen, but they never know when, you know? That is typically what happens at these big super speedways. Get big wrecks where there's 7, 9, 10, 50,000 million cars involved. And most real-life car owners and team owners cringe at the sounds of these names like Daytona, Talladega. While they put on great racing for fans, it blows the wallets of owners. Takes the money and runs. I'll put a lot of money back into this if you want to have a good car. But Brandon Bikey has led 4 of the laps here tonight. EJ O'Rourke has led 6. We haven't really had like a set-in-stone leader, except for when the 19 of Tyler Dalton was leading for only 6 laps. Oh man. But it looks like Brandon's going to be able to get his 5th lap led here as they come into the tri-oval. Here to complete lap 33. They move on to 34. Big push, DJ O'Rourke. He's going to clear the inside. Jimmy Coleman. Great push to the outside there. Great move for the 54 car. Now Bobby Wetzel's going to try to get him up front now. He is behind the 54 as they currently sit. As they run here, we're going to have 30 laps to go. 31 at the line. We're just about 30 for the season finale. And it doesn't really seem that competitive for the championship because Coleman has already won it. Not Jimmy Coleman, Chad Coleman. It's all locked up. He's just here to maybe get another win or two. Well, he can't really win 2 races in 1 race, but you know what I meant. Oh, the 54 going to split it 3 wide. EJ O'Rourke left to dry up on the top. I guess that's a, well, that's what you get for leaving me alone on the top lane after pushing you. Usually it is a common courtesy to allow the truck or car that is pushing behind you, if you're going to move down with them. Brandon Bikey, sorry, has led 5 laps now. Coleman, he's going to lead his first of the night, and now he is going to leave the 9 out to dry. I have a feeling Bobby's going to return the favor here shortly. Bentley Glazer was involved in a near wreck. We've had 2 very close calls with the 41 and the 18. Not all at the same time, but within a very close vicinity, I guess you could say. There's Mike Kelly there running the top lane with the pack. And Rich Jet, where is he at? A little further back here. Mike Kelly needs to get on the board here. We're going to go ahead super quick. I'm going to reset the ticker quick to see if maybe that will put Mike Kelly on the board. I hope it does, because it's getting a little annoying here. I mean, keep an eye up front. We have a lot of action going on between the 55 and the 54. The lead keeps swapping lap after lap. And now it looks like the 55 is up with the 9 of Wetzel. It's like, haha, take that for an answer. Alright, there's the overlays back for you guys. See if it worked. Yes, it did. There he is. 11-minute time there. That doesn't sound right. Bobby Wetzel leads his first lap of the night as he gets down to the inside lane. Now, according to Wetzel, we're going to see pit stops happen around lap 50 or so here. They're going to run another 20 or so laps. Oh man, resetting it messed up the stint here. Now it says they've been out on the same set of stuff for 38 laps, which is not the case. Oh, the 41 into the outside wall. EJ O'Rourke. Looks like he just got a little bit of door slammed there. Oh. It looks like the 75 may have... What happened there? It looks like Stoney Benfield went up the track. No, the 30 went down. 75 went up, and the 30 went up into the 41 then, after the fact. Oh, there you go. I was like, why is it going faster now? I wanted to go back to the live feed, because I misclicked. Sean Macklin running third without Brian Macklin. He's back in 6th, pushing the 75. And EJ O'Rourke has fell to 14th back here behind Chad Coleman. It looks like this front pack is down to 7 cars that are just side by side here. They'll probably slowly but surely trickle down to the inside. It looks like Mike Kelly going to try to help out best he can. Keep in mind, Kelly's a lap down right now. Brandon Bikey in the 4th position. Second car on the outside, pushing the 9. With 25 to go at the line. 25 laps to go. I know most drivers will start to push around lap, or not lap 10, but with 10 to go. But with 10 to go, you guys are going to be in pit road. Unless they pit around now. I think now would be a good time to pit. Give everyone a chance to really work for it, but I don't think we're going to see anyone closer to lap 50, honestly. They're going to try to stay out as long as they can to get themselves most comfortable. Because, I mean, if you pit now, with 25 to go, 24 to go, no, 25. If there's an overtime, you're going to be cutting it close on fuel. So it's definitely a smarter move to wait another 9-10 laps or so until you're really secure. Because we have 3 overtime attempts in this, and it would suck to run out of gas with just a handful of laps to go. 2 green white checkered attempts. My apologies, just a bit off. As they head into turns number 4. Wetzel continues to lead over Sean Macklin, who I want to say who has led the most laps here tonight, with 7 to him, and here comes number 4 to Wetzel. 24 to go. Next season is going to be a blast. I cannot wait for Homestead. That's definitely one of my favorite 1.5 miles on the iRacing sim. Not my all-time favorite, but one of my favorites. Is Kansas on the schedule? That's a good question to ask. No, it is not. There's only 2 super speedways as well. iRacing Super Speedway and Daytona. But this next season, Daytona will not be a season finale. Ooh, I see Nashville Super Speedway on the schedule. I love Nashville. Killer for that track, honestly. I have so many of favorite tracks, I don't know which one to pick as my all-time favorite, except for Iowa. Nothing will ever surpass Iowa. But back to the race here. Bobby Wetzel is able to clear the 01. He'll slide down ahead of him. There's now only 3 trucks in the outside lane here. I definitely think it was a good move on Wetzel's part to move to the inside here. Has Bobby won yet this season? I don't think so. Let me just double check here. Brett Murphy won the season opener. Scott Simley won Pocono. Chad Coleman won at Auto Club. Adam Gilliland won at Talladega. Zoltan Herzeg won at Atlanta. Donnie Leah won at Charlotte. Tyler Dalton won at Chicago. Chris Sawyer won at iRacing Super Speedway. That is the first race we broadcasted for the Midnight Thunder Truck Series. And then Daniel Falkingham won at Darlington. And then Derek Myers won last week. So no, they did not. Bobby Wetzel has not yet won this season. As Mike Kelly is trying to get himself back on the lead lap here. And there he goes. Back on the lead lap for now. I think, definitely think that the leaders will definitely stay behind him, save a little bit of fuel, you know. I mean, if a caution comes out, then Rich Jet will be in the lucky dog position. And then it's the best of both worlds for those two. And I definitely think that if Mike Kelly can be on the lead lap for the last handful of laps, he will find a way to go from 22nd to 1st in a matter of a handful of laps. He has a lot of experience at these more pack racing, and my memory goes straight to the former Super Late Model series when they used to race at these bigger tracks like Michigan and whatnot, where it's flat out pack racing for the Super Late Models, that is. It was all around a good show to watch. The 01 on the outside, trying to put him back a lap down. Now he's back in the lucky dog position. So either way, Mike Kelly, if a caution comes out, he's going to have his lap back. And I think I just saw another car way down on the inside. That might have been Derek Stanley or Chris Sawyer maybe. I don't know who it was. I don't really want to go back to the replays yet because of how far away it was. But if I would have known who it was a little earlier. We're coming up on pit stops here. I don't want to miss anything. They head into turn number 4, side by side, 5 rows deep now. Pit stops coming up within the next 4 to 5 laps. I was a bit off on my first estimate there. By bit, I mean very, but you know. It could have been worse. It very well could have been worse. Brandon Bikey taking back the race lead. He's led 8 laps. Stoney Benefield looking to lead there first here tonight. That's a 36 of Rich Jet as well, fighting for the lucky dog position in the 36 Rockstar Chevy. So it's really outside versus inside. Who is going to get the lucky dog here? If a caution were to come out, best case scenario, Mike Kelly wrecks. No, I'm kidding. We don't want to wreck the field. We've had a great showing tonight with only 1 caution and barely any damage to the 36. And I still don't know why the 2 did not get the lucky dog there earlier in the night. But I don't know. Coming up on just closing in, just 15 laps to go. We're going to see some pit stops here shortly. And by what Wetzel told us earlier during his interview, we're going to see pit stops around lap 50 or so. So within the next 1 to 2 to 1 laps, 1 to 2, 2 to 1, it's something weird. 1 to 2 or 2 to 1, I don't know what, but that just sounds super weird. Doesn't roll off the tongue very well, if you will. Coming up on just 16 to go next time by. Brian Macklin now to the race lead. Rich Jet is in the lucky dog spot now. Brandon Bike has disappeared, and there he is in the outside wall. Could this institute a caution? He's back in the wall now. Still green for sure. Let's take a look at the battle for the lucky dog. It looks like it's still to the 36. Still no caution. I think we're going to keep it green. Here comes some cars down pit road, but they're further towards the back. No takers this time for the top crew. We'll probably see them pit next time around with 15 to go at the line. Rich Jet is still... No, never mind. He is not in the lucky dog spot now. It is Mike Kelly in this position. Who is going to pit here? Here comes the rest of the field down to the bottom. I'm going to guess they're going to come in this time by. It's Brian Macklin and Sean Macklin lead the field to the bottom. Here they come. Oh, nope, I was wrong again. Okay. I was hoping. I had my fingers crossed there that time. Looks like they're going to try to maybe single it out just a bit more here, but it seems EJ Rourke is pushing the 36. Jet is now on the lucky dog spot. He's going to be one lucky dog after this, you know. Wetzel still sitting there in the 5th position. Macklin pushing Brian Macklin. Now Rich Jet trying to get himself back on the lead lap. See any takers this time around? Nope. Maybe 55 will see him come in with just 10 to go. That is another number that Wetzel shouted out to us. Well, he didn't really shout it out, but just to... Yeah. Said probably roughly around lap 55, lap 50 is when we'll see pit stops, so... We'll see. Now Mike Kelly really has to hope for no caution as Rich Jet flew his car down in front of the 2 there to stay on. There goes the 36 and the 25. It looked like no, it was Bentley Glazer. Those 2 coming down pit road, just those 2, no one else. Brandon Bikey is a lap down now after leading so many laps here compared to what other people have led. And now Mike Kelly is a pretty big cushion for the lucky dog spot. So now would be a pretty good time for caution to come out, I would think. It'll put the 2-car back on the lead lap. It just seems so slow when they're running like this, but they really aren't. They are still going 180, 170 miles an hour. Here comes a bit of the field, just 5 more cars. Mike Kelly is one of them, along with EJ O'Rourke, Stoney Benfield, the 47 of Ben McDonnell, and Derek Stanley. So it looks like Chris Sawyer, all the way up to Brian Macklin, are still out on track. So that is 9 trucks who still have not yet pitted. So they'll probably come in this time around. We will see what happens here. And here comes the rest of the field, except for Chad Coleman. Okay. Coleman staying out all by himself, nonetheless. Weird strategy for sure. Very weird strategy. Here comes the field, down pit road, into their pit boxes. Hopefully no mistakes for everybody. So everyone's getting up to speed further out now. There's a miscommunication to the 38 or something. I don't know why he would stay out on his own. He's going nearly 10 miles an hour slower than the cars in the draft right now. Nearly 20 miles an hour. Bentley Glazer just hit 197. Wow, okay. Here he comes down pit road now. A 30-second lead. Here comes the pack. That was not a good call, in my opinion, by Chad Coleman to pit by himself. He just now hit his pit box here. And is he going to hit the average of 8 seconds? No. He's about a second faster in his pit box there. He is just now coming out pit road. And there's the pack behind him. Well, at least what's left of it. Oh yeah, but Coleman is not going to be able to merge with the pack. He's going to be about 50 miles an hour slower. This is a huge break for Dustin German, isn't it? He was close to being a lap down earlier. And now he's running 4th. And there's Coleman finally merging. He's going to merge with the pack, but just going to be very, very slow. We're within that 10 to go mark now. If that 6 and the 11 can get together, I saw Christopher Spencer pushing in practice. He was doing really good at it. Huge run for the 69 and the 30. They're going to go up top with him. And maybe not. They're going to go to the bottom. They're going to try to make their own way. This isn't going to end well. Oh, geez. Okay. Almost had contact between the 69, the 36, and the 6. Macklin's going to stick with Christopher Spencer and Dustin German, as Jerry West continues to lead the field here at Daytona. Bobby Wetzel and Tyler Dalton in the back linking up. That's a recipe for disaster. Brian Macklin knows that that's going to be a dangerous line. He's going to go up top. Mike Kelly is still battling for that lucky dog spot, I do believe. Yep. He's going to have it over Rich Jett here out of turn 4. And at the line, it's going to be Jerry West. Yes, he's going to lead that lap by a hair. 8 to go. Huge push for the 69. They are 3 wide, 2 rows deep. Mike Kelly, where is he going to go? Who is he going to try to push? Going to go with Derek Myers for now, who just got his first career win last week at Phoenix. I think everybody except for Myers hasn't won yet this season inside the top 5. Now the 69 losing his run. Will pop behind the 30 along with Bentley Glazer. Running 7th. 7 to go. Dustin German leads his first lap of the night. Derek Myers hasn't led any. Christopher Spencer hasn't led any. Could these two be the one to get it? We might see some 4 wide at the end of this thing. It's going to be crazy. That's typically what these Midnight Thunder plate races bring us. It's middle of the night right now, 12 a.m. Eastern Time. Good Saturday morning to you folks watching at home. As Jeremy's going to move down to the bottom, that's going to leave the middle open to Macklin. And Jerry West is going to be on the bottom behind the 11. Jonathan Cadell pushing the 30. Bentley Glazer pushing the 69. 6 laps to go. This is only going to get crazier. Will the 30 go down in front of the 11, or is he going to stick with the 69? Looks like he's going to stay with the 69. Wasn't quite able to clear though, so that could have also been a factor for sure. He might move down here if he can clear. Jimmy Coleman and Bobby Wetzel linking up on the bottom there. Tyler Dalton just nowhere to go. Looks like Wetzel abandoned him. Oh, look at Bentley Glazer and Christopher Spencer up on the top, working that 3 wide again. Oh, that was very short-lived, though. Well, I mean, they're still 3 wide now, but the top lane just didn't really stick together. 5 to go now. They can get that top lane starting to go, like, right around now. That'd be perfect. With 5 to go, where's the 9 car going to go? He's going to stay behind the 6 for now. And that lasted oh so long as they come out of turn 2. Bobby Wetzel's going to go to the top, followed by Bentley Glazer. Jimmy Coleman in the middle with Ron Hollifield on the top side. Get ready to get your golf claps down here. Be a little quiet now. No one knows what's going to happen within the next 4 laps. Could it be Macklin? Could it be German? Could it be Cadell? Could it be West? It could be anybody within your screen now. They are 3 wide multiple times here. 2 rows deep, 3 rows deep even. This is going to get interesting here, folks. 4 laps to go. Your top 11 or so drivers here racing for the win. And Chad Coleman, he has won the championship. He isn't even in the pack. That's how so worried he is about this one. He's linked up with Ben McDonald there. They're a little further back, about 11 seconds back. So, and there they go. Big wreck in front of the leaders. What caused that to happen? Oh my God. Caution is out. Was Mike Kelly in it? No, he wasn't. He's going to get the lucky dog. What happened to set that off? They were all fine and dandy. It looks like they just got super spread out into 3 here. Oh, big wiggle by the 30 of Macklin there. What happened? What got Brian Mack? Oh, flip counter right there. That's 2, maybe 3. Well, let's see it again here. Let's try far chase here again. There's a great angle. It gets pushed up the track by the 86, the 86 of Jerry West. Gets up to the 9, and then, I mean, just chaos unfolds. Looks like that's only 1 wreck, or 1 flip, sorry for the flip counter. Oh man, these guys are having such a great run. We've only seen 2 cautions again. But we are going into overtime here. And Dustin German is going to be leading the field to green. So we get to change this number to 1 now. Oh, there we go. Let's see. Is Dustin German in the voice chats at all? No, it doesn't seem like it, but the 86 of Jerry West is. Let's see if we can get a perspective of his end here quick. Hey Jerry, Sean up in booth with VRN. You got a minute?
Yeah, I got you. But what's up, buddy?
Well, what happened there from your perspective there to set that incident off?
I couldn't see what was going on. Of course, it was behind me. I felt something hit me in the back there, and kind of went into save it mode. Thought I about lost it. Luckily, I was able to hang on to it, and then I seen him in the mirror wrecking. So, not quite sure what happened.
Well, you're going to be restarting on the outside. I think you'll have Macklin pushing you if they stay how they are now. What's your strategy going to be on this restart to maybe get the advantage over the 11?
We got three of us up here. We're gonna be restarting 1, 2, 3. So I'm gonna be on the outside with Macklin behind me, with my two teammates on the inside. So hopefully one of us three will be able to hold these guys off, man. You know how fast they are. So we'll see what happens.
All right, well, good luck on this restart, Jerry. You've had a pretty good race here, so let's see if you can close it up with a dub.
Yeah, thank you, man. Appreciate you.
All right, going into overtime, we have 2 overtime attempts. Just a reminder. Here are the top 10 as they run now after that. We got Dustin German, Jerry West, Derek Myers, Brian Macklin, Ron Hollifield, Ben McDonald, Chad Coleman, Stoney Benfield, Sean Macklin, and then finally Derek Stanley, who has not really been a factor at all tonight. And I would also keep an eye on Mike Kelly. Keep an eye on that Tooch car. He is back on the lead lap for the first time tonight. He can finally get some positions here for his number 2 Toyota Tundra. I think he'll be restarting 16th or 15th. I think he beat EJ out of the pit road, though. Oh, wait, no. He took the Lucky Dog, so he will be EOL for Lucky Dog. End of longest line. I don't know why people say that it should be called the EOLL. It makes sense because end of longest line, but we're going to see what happens here. Dustin German and the 86 of Jerry West will lead the field back to green. It's going to be one for the ages here. We've had 2 cautions tonight, and I think we're going to see one more for overtime. We're going to see one last overtime attempt, and then we'll finally be able to finish this one here at Daytona. Rich Jet still a lap down. Tyler Dalton back out on track. A lot of nose damage for that 19 truck. I don't know if he'll be able to be competitive at all, but he can very well try. Pace truck pulling off the speedway here now. It's going to be a green, white, checkered finish. There it goes. Pace truck is off. We're going to head into the Geico restart zone. Control to the 11. Green flag is out. Once again, a very good restart for both drivers in the front row. Macklin pushing the 86. Bumper to bumper in the front 2 rows. Where's the 47? Ben McDonald going to go? He's going to look for a gap anywhere he can. Same with Ron Hollifield. Chad Coleman, he's looking to get a second win this season. Meanwhile, some of the drivers up front are looking for their first win of the season. They're wrecking in the back. Oh, Mike Kelly hard hit. They're flipping now. I think Stoney Benfield went up and over. Caution is out again. We are going into double overtime. Let's see what happened here. Perspective of the 75. Just contact between him and Derek Stanley. Up and over he goes. Flipping. Oh, man. Wild ride for Benefield here on lap 66. And, I mean, Mike Kelly was involved in that as well. Just sucks he just got back on the lead lap. Not much changed up front, though. Top 4 all stayed the same. So, we're basically just doing a re-rack here for the most part, it looks like. Go ahead, update the flip counter to be number 2 now. All-time flips on the flip counter is 8. That was just last week, last Saturday. The OG Scar Arcs League Clash Battle, whatever you want to call it. 8 flips at Michigan. Big number for 2-mile oval. I mean, it raced like a super speedway for sure with the truck, so that's a factor. Alright, we're going to go ahead and take a quick break while we wait for these drivers to get ready to go back green. We'll be right back live here on the Virtual Racing Network. Alright, we're going to line them up 2 by 2. I don't know how many rows deep. I think 8 cars are on the lead lap here. Yeah, so then all the lap cars will line up on the inside. Bentley and Glazer still trying to get up to the field. Same with Tyler Dalton and Bobby Wetzel. But this time it's Rich Jett back on the lead lap. Let's see if he can maybe pack a bit of a punch here in the latter stages of the race here. But once again, Jerry West, Dustin German, your top 2. Let's see what happens here. We've seen it time and time again at these plate races. The leader at the white flag doesn't come him to win the race. Unless everyone wrecks behind them just after they get the white flag. But, you know, typically they don't. So we're going to have to pay attention to this restart big time here. We keep an eye on everything the best we can. Try to call out everything. We're getting ready for the restart. Dustin German looking for his first win of the year. And if I stand corrected, he could be looking for his first win all time. Yeah, he is looking for his first career win here. Can he get it done tonight? Pace truck gonna pull off the speedway this time. Gonna head into the Geico restart zone for one last time. Our final overtime attempt. Green flag is out. The finale for the Midnight Thunder Truck Series is underway for the final time. Good restart for everyone. No one's making the 3 wide quite yet. Let's see if they can make it back to the white flag before they go 3. They probably won't because the 01 and 64 are already linking up here to work on the outside lane. And there they go, 3 wide already out of turn number 2. Not quite, though. Not quite. I'm not going to count that. I'm not going to count that. No sirree. Okay, now I'm going to count it. 3 wide on the backstretch now. A lot of moving here. The 64 pushing the 01 still. EJ Rourke stuck in the middle trying to find a hole. As he has a hole on the bottom. It looks like he's going to stay committed to the middle here. Derek Myers stuck to the back of the 11. Here's a come out turn number 4 to claim the white flag. Jerry West going to come in second for now. Behind the 11, the outside lane only has 2 trucks with them. Are they going to have a third into turn 1? Yes, they will. EJ Rourke's going to go up top 3, 3, and 4 as they run the lines here. Dustin German with the advantage over the field as the 23, Derek Myers pushing him. Is he going to make a move? He doesn't have enough room. He still doesn't have enough room. Now he does. Is he going to go up top? No, he's not. He's going to hold it there. He's going to hold the bottom as they head into turn 3 now. Jerry West looking for some momentum from the 30 as Ron Hollifield holding on to third as a strong run here. Let's see what happens at turn 4. Everything's going to go downhill quick for the 11. Here comes the 23. Derek Myers trying to go back-to-back. Ron Hollifield's going to push the 11 now. The advantage is to the I don't know. But at the line, it's going to be, oh my Jesus, it's a big one. Up and over goes Jerry West. I don't know who won, but it was not Derek Myers. He is going to come home in second. I think it was Dustin German. And indeed it was. Dustin German gets the win tonight and is not going to have the engine to burn it down. Maybe he will. Yes, it does. He's going to have to whip it around. Photo finish. 3 wide at the line. That's going to be a great picture for the Sim500 history books. What a finish. Let's see what the official gap was here. What did iRacing say it was? Oh. Guess they won't tell me then. But for Dustin German, it is his first career win in the Sim500 Midnight Thunder Truck Series. And if he can't make it to the front stretch, just do some burnouts here, man. Looks like he's going to park it on the backstretch. What a race we had tonight, folks. Let's take a look at the official results. Dustin German won the race. He gained 23 positions after starting 24th, followed by Derek Myers, Jerry West, Brian Macklin, Ron Hollifield, Brett Murphy, Chad Coleman, EJ Rourke, and Ben McDonald, and George Rincon rounding out your top 10. And then Chris Sawyer, just shy of a top 10, finishes 11th. Rich Jett, Sean Macklin, Bentley Glazer, Bobby Wetzel, Tyler Dalton, Derek Stanley, Stoney Benfield, Mike Kelly, Jonathan Cadell, your top 20. And then Jimmy Coleman, 21st. Christopher Spencer, Brandon Bikey, Steve Herron, and then Brad Allison. So with Chad Coleman's, where did he finish? Let's see here. 7th place finish. That locks up the championship for him. So, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, Chad Coleman is officially your Sim500 Midnight Thunder Truck Series Season 10 champion, I do believe. Can't remember which season number they are on exactly. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep, 10. So hopefully we see him in the waiting room. So let's go ahead and talk with your race winner, Dustin German. Hey, Dustin, Sean up in the booth with VRN. You got a copy?
Yes, sir. How you doing, man?
Doing good, man. You coming off your first career win in the Sim500 Midnight Thunder Truck Series. Did you think you were going to be able to do it here tonight in the number 11 K&N Ford for F-150?
No, not tonight, man. I figured, it's usually a crapshoot. I mean, but anybody can win. So, but yes, it was good to get my first win. It's been a long time coming.
Dustin, like you said, long time coming. You've had great runs here in the past, and you led a handful of laps towards the end, and it was a very hectic finish there. Did you think you had it once they started wrecking and all that madness happened?
Yeah, what you guys probably couldn't tell at home, but I had 3 or 4 teammates, or actually 3 teammates with me there. 2 that finished, I think, the other podium spot. So had a lot of help. You know, everybody, we stuck to a plan from early on, and yeah, those guys kind of got wild there at the end, and you know, we had one more green white checker to get it over with. And I knew if I could just stay out front, whether the caution came or not, you know, we were going to try to probably wrap it up.
Well, once again, congratulations on the win tonight, Dustin. Is there any shout-outs or thanks you'd like to give out to anyone here tonight?
Yeah, I just want to thank Sim500 for putting it on, and you guys for broadcasting, and all my teammates at Smoke Show Racing, SRTV Network, and it was just a fun one, man. I'm glad to finally get, you know, check that box and get me a win.
All right, Dustin. Well, like I said, good job here tonight. Good win. And we'll see you in 2 weeks at Homestead.
Thank you.
All right. Well, there's no one else in the booth. We'll give everyone like 3 minutes here. So let me just quickly try to reset that to just be a 3-minute timer. There we go. I know we have them in the Discord here. Derek Myers and Jerry West. The rest of them in the chat. You two are needed in voice chat. Go ahead and go ahead and give them a little bit of a reminder. I feel like they've been a little bit slacking these past few races on the VRN. I know the one day we had to. Oh, I almost closed out OBS. That would have been terrible. But I know the one night we had no one there. All right, there's Jerry West here. Hey Jerry, Sean up in the booth with VRN. You got me?
Yeah, I got you again, buddy.
Well, we talked to you with just a few laps to go, and you said you were going to try your best to get it done. You come home third once it was all said and done. Crazy 3-wide finish. Talk us through those last few corners even.
Yeah, those last few laps were a little tricky, man. We were so close to the back bumper after being able to go back and watch the replay there. It looks like I was just turning in early there, and he turned in a little earlier than me, and Macklin was a little low on the inside there, tapped my right rear. So, yeah, I hate that happened, man, because we was looking for a green finish there instead of 2 green white checkers. But our plan kind of came together as a team. We wanted to come in early. We figured if we could get out and run without the pack, we could be faster than those guys. So we wanted to pit early and separate ourselves from the pack, and that ended up working out good for us there. Made us come out. When they come out of the pits, they come out behind us, so they had to get around us, and we was able to talk to each other under the caution there, the last green white checker, and come up with a plan. We was going to try to occupy the top 3 spots. That way one of us won. So it worked out good. It's unfortunate I didn't get the win, but hey, our plan as a team came together, so we'll take it.
You had a really good show for the fans at home as well. So great finish. What do you think you could have done maybe a little bit differently, maybe get yourself some more momentum on the top lane?
I'm not sure if Macklin had damage. It looked like he did in the mirror. So I don't know if that affected the pushing from him. And usually when the top lane opens up, the middle lane gets faster. And I did see a truck out there. I think it was Sean Macklin out there on the high side coming. So I was waiting for that top line to get faster. That bottom lane just with Derek Myers and Ron Holyfield pushing Dustin, man, they really got out on us going into 3. And I knew it was going to be a lot to make up. So Derek's seen an opening, and he said, hey, I want to try to win this thing too. And then I occupied the high side. So we did get the 1, 2, 3 finish, man. I hate that it's when you're drafting with these trucks, man. You're all up on the back of somebody. It's hard to see the corner coming up.
Yeah.
And it looks like I kind of turned in a little late there, and Macklin was kind of low on me, so we kind of made a little bit of contact, man. I hate that happened, man. That's all I'm thinking about right now, but we'll take it.
All right. Well, is there any shout-outs or thanks you'd like to give out to anyone watching or anyone at all?
Yeah, man. Shout out to everybody out there watching, and of course, Sim500, man. These guys over here, they're a lot of fun to race with. A lot of green flag racing here, which is what we're looking for. But we've been doing this with these guys for a few years now, so It's been a lot of fun, man. So thanks to everybody that's working behind the scenes at Sim500 and Steve Herring for putting up the league here on Friday nights. It's been a lot of fun. It's a little super speedway thing, and you guys up in the booth for calling the races. But all the drivers that show up, man, we wouldn't be able to do it without those guys, and of course my teammates over at Smoke Show Racing and SRTV Network for being on the hood of this thing.
All right, man. Well, congratulations once again on the top 3 finish, and good luck. We'll see you in 2 weeks at Homestead.
All right, thank you, Sean.
All right, now we're going to talk to second place finisher Derek Myers. Hey, Derek, Sean up in the booth with VRN. You got a copy?
Yes, I got you, Sean.
All right, well, you come home second, just shy of going back to back. And if you did, you would have been the first and only driver to win multiple races in the season. So, what do you think would have went just a little bit better if you maybe gotten a little bit more of a run, or what do you think would have helped you a bit more?
I did everything that I wanted to do tonight, especially working with my teammates. But coming to the line there, I thought I made the right move. Maybe I could have waited just a little bit longer, or maybe faked him high and then go low. But I gave my shot to win, a shot to win there, and that's all that matters. But my teammates and I, we all finished 1, 2, 3, and I'm proud of that.
Well, you had a really good season overall. I mean, you had 5 top 5s, 6 top 10s, and a win to go with it. You finished 4th in the standings at the end of the season, so next season you're going to try to maybe go out for the championship?
Oh, most definitely. I missed a few races this season, but I plan on making the next season, making all the races. But that win last week, man, yeah, that was a lot of fun. It was a really good season, and we can hang our hat on that.
All right, well, capping off the season with another top 5, I mean, you're pretty consistent overall. I mean, you missed 2 races like you mentioned, so I mean, I think if you would have made those 2 races, do you think you would have been in the conversation of the championship this season?
Yes, I mean, a few races I had some trouble and gotten some wrecks, and some strategy didn't go my way. But if I just stick to the fundamentals of what I normally do every race, usually I get a good finish. You can't prevent trouble, but that's what excites me for the next season, because I want to make every race and go for a run at this championship. And congrats to Chad on the championship. That's a hard one to win, and he was good all season.
I mean, it seems like ever since you switched from Toyota to a Chevy here, it seems you got some better results.
Yes, that's funny you mentioned that, because I feel like they are a little faster. I don't know, but I've just heard some rumors. I've had some good luck in this Bang Energy machine since we switched to Chevy and put Bang on the car. This thing's fueled by Bang, and it is fast.
I mean, you've had 4 straight top 10 finishes, so good season. Is there anything you want to say to the fans, or any thanks or shout outs?
Yes, thank you to everyone who watched this race tonight. That finish was amazing, and it was fun to be a part of. Thank you to everyone at Sim500. This is the best league to be a part of. It's so much fun to race against guys that with skill level like this, because it makes me a better driver each and every race. And I would also like to thank you, Sean, for putting on the broadcast tonight. And also, congratulations to Dustin on the win.
Well, have a good rest of your week here, Derek, and enjoy the off week, and we'll see you in 2 weeks at Homestead.
Yes, sir. I'll see you then, Sean.
All right, now, of course, let's talk with your champion, Chad Coleman. Hey, Chad, Sean up in the booth with VRN. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Well, it seems you sadly just came a bit short of the title this year, so what do you think you're going to try to do differently to get it next season?
I have no idea.
I'm just messing with you, man. You got it 63 points over Tyler Dalton. This season you had 1 pole, 1 win, 3 top 5s, and 9 top 10s. Nearly a top 10 every single race except for 2 of them.
Yeah, I keep trying not to wreck, so that helped a lot. But yeah, it was a pretty fun season. There was, I don't know, 3 or 4 races I could have, should have won, and just got out, strategized with tires or fuel at the end. So, but we'll take it. It's always fun to win a championship you never planned on running for.
Well, like you said, you never planned on running for the championship, but at what point during the season did you think, oh, I can go out win the championship? Might as well run this full time.
Honestly, just kind of played it week to week. If I didn't have something that I wanted to go do on Friday, I'd just stay home and race. So I mean, it works out perfect. You know, for me, usually if we're gonna go out and do something, it'll be around 7:30, 8 o'clock. So if I ain't gone from the house by then I'm sitting here racing. So we sat here and raced.
Well, like I said, you had a pretty good season overall. 854 laps completed, and of those, you led 172 of them. So you seem to be up front pretty much every race. Only 2 races I'm looking at here, you did not lead at least 1 lap.
Yeah, I never really set out to try to lead laps. I used to just try to, most of the race, just hang back, see how everything plays out, race the last 20, 25 laps. But if I see an opportunity to lead some, then, or if I feel good about leading, then, I'll go lead. But if not, we'll just sit and ride. And that's just how I've played it for the last couple of years. Just try to be consistent.
So are you going to go in with the same plan that you had this season going into next season?
Yeah, but there's some vacations and some different stuff that goes on in the next month or so. So I don't know
Yeah.
how many races I'll be able to make. But if be like this one, if I'm stuck at home on Friday night, we'll be here.
All right. Well, is there any shout outs or thanks you'd like to give out to anyone for your season, overall season performance?
And thank you for broadcasting. Like I said before, we'll give this a watch. And I got to thank Steve Herring for staying up past his bedtime. He's really old. Like, I mean, dude is ancient, and he stays up and puts up with all of our crap and all my bad jokes, and so we go from there. So gotta thank Steve. Steve's one of my favorite people here. He's a good guy. I've known him through Sim500 and different leagues for a while now. So that's about the reason. That's the reason why I really show up and run this deal, is because it's his deal that he's adminning. So we show up and race for Steve because he's old.
Oh, man. Okay. Well, hopefully we see you in another 2 weeks at Homestead. Have a good rest of your week, Chad.
Thanks, man.
All right. Well, thank you all for tuning into tonight's broadcast here at Daytona International Speedway. And we'll see you guys next Tuesday